Welcome to the gallery. We're focused on the gold. All right, boom. Calvin Cujo.
What's good, man? Thank you for having me.
Dude, thank you for coming on, bro. Appreciate you, man. We only got good rappers on here, man. Appreciate you. The first interview we got, first gallery interview, bro.
It's an honor, man. This shit is really gonna go far, take off. I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, bro. Thank you so much. So you in LA now?
Yeah, I'm out in LA right now at the moment. Just got out here from Utah.
How was the trip?
Oh, man, fucking flying Delta, bro. That fucking plane uncomfortable as a motherfucker.
What's it like out there?
Oh, man, it's pretty fucking barren. I feel like a fucking outsider out there, and that shit, man, just being one of the few black people, especially in the area that I live in, you don't really see them that often. So that's some adjusting to get to, but it's all good. I'm out there, I'm working, I'm grinding, stacking up my money, trying to come back to Cali. So that's the plan for sure.
Okay, that's good to hear. Why are you trying to come back? Has that always been the plan?
It's always been the plan, bro, because let me tell you something. Since the age of born, bro, I was born in Watts, California, lived in California for 20 years of my life. Like, it's pretty simple why I'm trying to get back over here, man. It's home for me.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere else in the world I'd rather be at, for sure.
For sure. So what brought you to Utah?
Opportunity, man. I had a money opportunity out there. I had to go pursue it. That's honestly that's really it. Just go over there, get my shit together, stack up, work on some music, come back, be ready to rock and roll.
So what's it been look like? What's it looking like work wise over there? What you been working on in Utah?
Oh man, just working on a bunch of different singles. I've been writing these projects. Honestly, man, I'm just really getting ready for the upcoming year. This year is about to end. 2020 has been fucking crazy. I hope everybody's been safe. If you lost any loved ones or anything, I'm very sorry about that. And we just all got to stick together during these hard times, spread peace, spread love, spread positivity, whatever else we can.
Definitely.
But, yeah, get off. My bad. Just have to do that little PA real quick. But yeah, man, I've been working on albums, been working on a bunch of projects, want to get some music videos done. But 2021, I'm trying to grab that shit by the balls and, take over. Just want to get around.
Do you ever compare it to like a trip to, how Kanye be going to Wyoming to work on shit?
Yeah.
Is Utah your little Wyoming?
Fuck no.
No? That's not how you viewing it?
No, because I don't view it that way. Because when Kanye in Wyoming, he got hella artists and shit coming through or work with him and stuff. Like me, when I'm out in Utah, like it's really just me solo dolo, and I'm kind of just, just doing my own thing out there, working on music. I guess you could call it like Wyoming, but I'm only 2 hours away from that shit too. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, Utah's close to it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Yo, that's crazy. So the reason you're here is because of your music, right?
Right.
So I wanted to cover that first before I get into the other questions I wanted to ask you. I just wanted to get the music shit out the way, basically.
Right,
so my first question to you is, who taught you music?
Oh man, that's a good question. To be honest with you, I really didn't have any outside influences or role models as far as what I wanted to do in my life, which is rapping, creating music, creating art. I really didn't have anybody out there to really put me in that space, but it should have been so obvious, man, because ever since I was growing up, I always loved music. Like when I was 7, that's when I really, really started listening to hip hop and paying attention to the words and music. I had some pretty big fucking influences. Like growing up, I looked up to Kanye West. That's always been the biggest one for me. Odd Future helped me out a lot too, just with as far as being yourself, not being like the rest of the crowd, knowing your lane type shit. our future really helped me out with that a lot. And I don't know, man. I was always pretty much self-taught. Everything you see, everything you see me doing out here, as far as this music goes, that's all me just putting it all together.
So you didn't have any OGs trying to put you on to help you rap or nothing?
Oh, I didn't have anything like that. Not at all.
I see. That's crazy. So, yo, family, did they ever push you to do other things than rap? Did they ever push like the 9 to 5 on you?
Not necessarily 9 to 5. It's actually kind of crazy. I growing up, I played football. I played football my whole life, and I pretty much had NFL dreams growing up. Like I always, like I put a lot of time and effort into that shit. I always thought I could have made it out one day playing football, but my parents, they never ever wanted me to do some regular shit. Like they never wanted me to have a 9 to 5. They never wanted me to be destined for that. It's one thing I always remember, and it helps me a lot now when I'm going through this process and this journey. When ever since I was a little boy, my mama, she used to look at me and she would tell me that, son, I don't know what it is that you're going to do in life, but whatever it is that you do in life, you're going to be great at it. And more importantly, you're going to change people's lives, That was always like the mindset that my parents had me on growing up, was I was going to be special, and that more importantly than me being great for myself, I was going to be great for the people around me, and I was going to have a positive impact on this world. So I always tried to, live by that.
Mm-hmm. So you're destined for greatness is what your mom was saying either way.
Yep.
And you chose rap.
I chose rap.
I
loved it, man.
Talk about that. Talk about your reasoning behind that.
What made me choose rap?
Yeah. Why do you rap?
Man, honestly, it's so crazy, man. I was in elementary, middle school and shit. And I was a class clown, I always loved the attention. I always loved making people laugh. And it's just like, you could look back, like, I wish my family had footage of me when I was a little baby, because I've always been an entertainer. Like, I would be on some comedian shit, always trying to make people laugh. Always like telling stories, like I was just always an entertainer, trying to like put a smile on people's face. And that kind of translated into school, man. I was a class clown, with me trying to get the laughs out of people. I started doing like rap battles and shit. I started like trying to think of funny shit to say about people, trying to be clever, trying to be funny, witty, And while doing that, I kind of realized that, hey, rapping is kind of fun. And I be having people in my class bust out laughing, like when I'm roasting these dudes with these rap battles and shit. And I I went home and I just started writing, putting pen to paper, trying shit out for myself. Not really like battle rap type shit, but just regular music type shit. Me wanting to like tell a story or put my thoughts out there. I just started doing that. I was about 12 at the time when all this was happening. I literally, bro, I kid you fucking not. I literally used to like grab the fucking dictionary, grab some flashcards, and I would write down every single word in the dictionary because I wanted to get my bars up. You feel me? Like I just wanted to be that good. I didn't want to be a fucking, like, if I was going to do this, I didn't want people to be like, oh, you're fucking ass,
At the age
so
of 12?
I made sure I had some words in my vocabulary. I got my bars up. I practiced. And pretty much around 12 or 13, like I said, man, I just took off from there. And I really didn't start taking it like really seriously until I was about, honestly, I'd say about 17 or 18. But from like 12 all the way up to like 17, I always been making music. Like, bro, I could probably find you some like fucking audio files from 2013 and shit of me rapping. Real shit.
Yeah. I'm already knowing, bro, because I could type your name in onto YouTube and your shit goes years back already.
Really?
6+, right? 5 years.
Yeah.
At least 5 years. 2015. I can see it on YouTube today.
Yep.
2014, maybe.
2014, yeah.
So that's crazy. And so it's one thing to be rapping, right, at 12, freestyling at 9 even. I heard you say that before.
Yeah, I was freestyling at 9.
Yeah, that's crazy. But to record a record and to drop it, You feel me? At 13, 14, 12 even, you know?
Yeah,
That's another milestone on top of just rapping and freestyling in front of your class and shit. That's, that's next level as far as,
yeah,
putting your mark out there.
yeah, man. I never even really thought about it that way, but I guess when you say it that way, like fuck, man, I've been dedicated about this shit for a long ass time. And you know,
Definitely.
like how like some people, like everybody has their purpose in life. They got their own path, and it's like no matter what you do, you're going to end up at like the end result that you were supposed to be at. I really feel like this music shit is that for me. Just you know, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Rather, I become the biggest star, or I just keep doing this shit out of the love for it. This is something that like I'm meant to be doing. You know, people need to hear what I have to say. I need to get my voice out there to others so I could help them and help them have a good time, you know?
Yeah. Do you think you rap based on your life circumstances?
Do you think I rap based on my last circumstances? How do you mean by that?
I had a question for like you because you had a bar where it's like this is unreleased. Can I say
Right,
it?
right. Yeah, go ahead,
You
say
had
it.
a bar. It's like it's something like I might if I get 100 mil, I might quit rapping.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
How serious are you about that? Okay, basically my question was like, if you were born into like $1 million house, do you think you would be rapping?
Fuck yeah, I would be rapping. I got a passion for this shit, and I love it for sure. The song you talking about is Ben Jerry, by the way. That shit should be coming out soon for everybody listening. It'll be a banger. Make sure y'all tap in. But yeah, man, when I said that line, I mean I do mean it to be real with you, because the way I see the rap game, it's a young man's game. You feel me? Like I don't want to be 30 and rapping. When by the time I'm 30, I want to be on some boss shit, maybe doing some CEO for a label type shit, probably have my own label. I want to start investing, open my own businesses, maybe dabble into film, you know, do a little acting, do a little directing here and there. You know, like rap is not just like the end game for me. Like you gotta remember, bro, like what I told you, like before a rapper, I was an entertainer, you know, and
Mhm.
there's so much more I want to do in my life than just rap. But while I'm a young man, I got this swagger, I got this motherfucking bravado, you know, I'm finna be dropping records, man. And if I ever make 100 million, we'll be on to bigger and better, man. Why would I keep doing something that I feel like I mastered, you know?
Yeah.
That's just me.
No, 100%. I feel you. I as you should. I feel like as you should be dropping records at this time. I agree with you 100%. You don't want to be old nigga rapping.
Fuck no, man. I don't want to be the game. No disrespect to the game, LA legend, for sure.
How long? He's been in the game for a minute though. How long? How old was he when he started rapping?
Oh man, I don't even know how old bro when he started rapping. But you want to know something crazy about the game?
What's up?
He went to high school with my mama. Yep,
At
they
the
went
same
to
time?
Compton High School together.
Same time?
Yeah, at the same time. Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
classmates and shit.
You know what graduation year that is?
My mom was class of '96, and the game was class of '97.
Or
Yeah, so it was a year apart.
LA legend.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you brought up what you want to do besides rap because that was another question I had. Like I was gonna ask, besides rap, you mentioned acting. Talk about that. Like what else do you see yourself doing?
Well, you know, I'm gonna be real with you too. Like there was a certain point. Right now, I'm just tapped in and focused on rapping because I gotta go where I know the money is at for me, which is rapping. You know, but because acting is a totally different ball game, and I know way less about the politics of acting than I do about rapping. So that's not really something I'm doing right now. But believe it or not, man, there was a point in time where I loved and was serious about acting just as much as I am rapping. You know, I always had a love for it. And you could give me any scene, you could give me any script, bro, any personality, any persona, any setting, and I could tap into that character, bro, and really become him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I could do. I always took that shit seriously when I was in high school and stuff. I used to do like little programs and plays and shit like that. I took theater in high school, I took it 3 years out of 4 in high school. So I really, really like took that shit seriously. I would write screenplays, do all types of stuff. But let's talk about what I want to do going forward with that. Um, I don't know. When I see myself as an actor, I don't even really take myself like too seriously anymore. Not as much as I used to. Like, I'm fine with being any role in any film.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just like want to be somebody to like when you see me on the screen, I want to put a smile on your face. You know, I never want to do anything too serious. I never want to make people feel down. I always just want to uplift the mood whenever I do that. And I don't know when I'm gonna transition into that.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, if y'all ever want to hit your boy up, y'all got a short film ready, or y'all want to do a little indie film, whatever y'all got going on, hit your boy up at Calvin Cujo on Instagram and all social media platforms.
There you go.
Yep.
He's movie ready already, man. That's crazy.
Already movie ready. Denzel Washington, the fucking reincarnation.
Yo, all right. Question. Tying into this topic is for you to expand on.
Oh, okay.
What does your empire look like?
Oh, my empire.
Calvin Cujo.
So shit, you want me to dream big, huh?
We need you to dream big. We all need to dream
So
big.
what are you thinking right now? Like the end result when I'm an old man in a wheelchair, or
Legacy.
5 years from now? Oh, what do I want my legacy to be?
Empire. What are you known? What are you about? You know? 40
I
years
want
down the
people to
line,
know
50
that
years.
50 years from now, I want people to know that I'm not a perfect person, and nor am I ever asking or trying to tell people that they have to be the perfect person or that the perfect person even exists. But throughout my life, I want people to be able to look at me and say, hey, Calvin, that dude was a good man. He stayed in touch with reality, with the people, with the struggle of everybody. And he always wanted to make sure everybody got their share, that everybody's living life to their fullest, living their true purpose in the most gratifying way possible. I don't want to be selfish, but if there's anything that I want to care about, I think about my future family, my future kids. I want to do. Like me, I grew up in different types of classes before. I started off growing up lower class, so I know exactly how that shit feel. But luckily for me, my parents, my father and my mother, even though they're not together, they both grinded their ass off to make sure that me and my sister never had to deal with shit like with the lights cutting off, or like we were always good. But I know so many people in my family who are still in poverty, who are still struggling, who are still broke. And when I look at myself, I realize that, hey, I'm only a generation removed from poverty. Like my great grandmother's still on government aid to this day. My mother grew up in the struggle. My father grew up in the struggle. I'm just a generation removed from that. You get me? So
Mm-hmm.
if there's anything that I want to do as far as myself and my life, I want to change the whole structure of my DNA. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
I want to change life for my whole family and everybody that comes after me, my cousins, my future grandchildren, my future children. Basically, I want the Calvin Jones family to be set for life. Like, I don't ever want to have to struggle again. I don't want to ever have to go back to shit like that, you know?
Yep.
And that's what I'm really trying to do. It's bigger than just me. I know a lot of people, they want the cars, they want the money, they want the assets, but I just really, really want to change life, man. Because you already know, with being a black person, we got put as a disadvantage for the longest time, and we got to catch up, man. And I'm trying to create fucking creative minds, builders, thinkers, philosophers. Like just change the trajectory of our people. And I can start off with my family.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
sorry if that was a little long-winded and shit, you know.
that's what we wanted to hear. That's generational wealth.
Yeah,
That's what we need as in the Black community. You know, we've been stripped of that generational wealth. It's hard to build upon scraps, you know, when we don't got the other opportunities that other people have.
right.
How often do you think about your legacy? You know, like on a day to day. Is this how often are you thinking about it? Because you're still young, you know.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
what I
like
was gonna say, man. I feel like you can't get caught up in thinking about the future. So what I try to do is I have a picture of what I want my life to look like, right? And then I only focus on the present because I gotta focus on the present to get there. So I do everything I can now, and I don't think too much about shit that's not here yet or shit that I can't control. I just wake up every day. I clock into the biological clock. You feel me? And I put in work and I do what I have to do to have a better tomorrow. And that's all I think about as far as like my future. You know,
mm-hmm.
who could really say what lies ahead in 5 years? I hope it's everything I ever dreamed for, but you know, I don't really think about it too much.
So you're not worried about anything or the future. Try not to think about it that way.
Not necessarily try not to think about it. I'm just not really worried about it. It's like I can't think about or stress over something that's not here yet, you know?
Mm.
All I can do is control what I'm doing at this present moment. It's like tomorrow, like if I want to buy something that's $100, I gotta grind today and figure out how to get $100. You get me? So that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the steps and the plans that I have to do to get to the future. I'm not really thinking about that yet, you know?
Definitely.
I'm just doing the preparation right now.
Definitely. That's how you should live. That's definitely a good way to live.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever paint?
Do I ever paint? Fuck no, man. I do not have the fucking gift of touch. I've never really been like a good visual artist because for whatever reason, man, ever since I was a little kid, my hands will fucking shake. Like even if I write my name down, my hand is shaking like a motherfucker. Like I got horrible penmanship, bro. I write like a fucking first grader, no cap. Yeah. Yeah. You can laugh, bro.
I wish y'all could see this video right now. I'm laughing.
Oh fuck. Yeah, but don't ask me to paint nothing. Don't ask me to draw nothing, bro. I am not your guy at all.
Nah.
Nah, I don't
To
really
this
fuck with
day,
that
huh?
shit. To this day, bro. To this fucking day.
What about just like picking up a paintbrush, just as some abstract art on a canvas? Nothing? Never?
Nah, bro, that shit really don't move me. I don't really
Okay.
care about stuff like that, honestly.
Got you. Is your favorite and preferred medium just audio of if you want to express yourself creatively?
Writing. I would say it's writing because, like I told you, I've been working on screenplays. And it's more than just music, bro. I don't just write raps. Like, I write poetry. I journal. I write my thoughts down. I try to do that, like, pretty often, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So me, more than a rapper, like, I'll see myself as a writer, you know, because I worked on books before, like, all types of shit. You know, I just give me a pen and a paper and I'll put it down, whatever it is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you get
What
that right.
about what about an English class?
Oh, bro, I fucking love English. That was one of my best subjects. You could go ask my teachers right now from Gar
Word.
High School. They'll all tell you that, hey, Calvin, hey, he may have not done his homework or this and that and the third, but that nigga was smart as fuck when it came to English, for real. I always locked down and it was simple for me, bro. Like I love learning about things that I'm interested in. And my diction and language and how we could put our thoughts and emotions down on paper in different ways through figurative language and all that stuff, bro. I was always interested and I always wanted to learn. So I always grabbed that shit by the horns.
Mm-hmm. You was just
You
talking
know?
about how you picked up the dictionary too, so I should have already known
You should have already
to
known.
up your vocab. I should have known already.
Yep.
All right, let's knock out some questions here. Just I have some straight questions.
All right, I'll try to keep them quick too. Let's spitball them.
All right. How do you feel about the spotlight?
Bro, the spotlight, I don't necessarily care about being in the spotlight. It doesn't have to be about me, but if you put that motherfucker on me, best believe I'm gonna give you a show, man. I'm confident in any setting that I'm in. I believe in myself. And the reason why I'm able to say that is because I put the preparation in. When you put preparation in, when you practice this shit, when the spotlight is on you, never gonna shy away from it. So yeah, I've never been like a look at me type person. I don't have to be the center of attention everywhere, every time, man. But when that shit's on me, I'm gonna fucking use it to my advantage, you know?
Mm-hmm. I think that's the best combination. You're not looking for attention, but you're able to provide it and entertain people when they look to you for it.
Yep.
That's perfect if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Try to get into the mind of someone who's been straight edge their whole life. Right? What's the best reasoning for living that lifestyle that you can come up with?
Stranded their whole life.
Straight edge.
Oh, straight edge their whole life. Hey, man. If you choose not to use anything in your life, all power be to you, man, because there's not a right way to live this life. I'm not saying you have to do what I do or you got to do what the person next to me do or you don't got to do what anybody does. All you got to do is do what you're comfortable with and what makes you happy. And if being straight edge and being sober is like what gets you there, if you're able to get through day-to-day life without any assistance, then all power be to you, you know? And I just really, hope those people who are like that, who are straight edged or whatever, whatever you're doing, I just hope that they're really happy in their decisions,
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
Are you religious?
I wouldn't necessarily say I'm religious. I'm pretty open-minded about everything. And the way I kind of see it is that there's so many different beliefs and philosophies that who am I to like say which one is right and which one is wrong, because it's a bunch of them. And I look at them, some of them I'm like, hey, this shit I correlate with. And some of them like I necessarily don't. So I pick up a lot of different philosophies and ideologies from different religions and different beliefs, but I'm really open-minded. And at the end of the day, do like kind of back to the straight edge question is like, do what you're comfortable with and just live a good life. My thing is at the end of the day, religious or not, I'm trying to be a good person and I'm trying to put good energy out, and it's not even about getting good energy back because they have the ability to do whatever the fuck they want to do. I could be a good person. Somebody else could be an asshole. It's not going to make me not be a good person, and that's what I strive to be.
Mm-hmm. So I didn't hear you mention like a specific God that you look towards.
I don't necessarily look for a God per se. I definitely believe that there's a higher power. And like I said, man, I just try to live my life in the best way possible. I try to be a good person. I try to put good energy out. I don't necessarily pray to a God, I don't really know who's up there.
You don't pray at all?
No.
Do people tell you to pray?
Oh, yeah. Being a black man, you got your grandmas, you got your aunties, you got your moms and shit. They always going to be in the air like, pray about it, but.
Why don't you pray? I'm curious now.
You're asking me why I don't pray, bro. Like I said, it's like, I don't really know what's up there. And so many different religions and beliefs. It's so hard for me to say which one is wrong and which one is right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel kind of foolish if I pray, like what am I necessarily praying to?
Mm.
All I know is that like, I'm going to try to like make the best decisions possible for myself and the people around me and be a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can get with that lifestyle too. I can see it.
Really?
I can see it. Let's see. I want you to finish this lyric. I'm in LA, but I
fuck that bitch. Oh, I don't know, bro. Is that a line I said?
Yeah, it's you.
What I say?
I'm in LA, but I stake out.
Oh shit, that's another unreleased track, bro. You should have told me. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's a pretty good fucking song, man. I can't wait to drop that for the people for sure.
Wait, speak
I'm
on
in
that.
LA, but I stick out.
Speak on that lyric, bro. I love that lyric. It's just like
You love that lyric?
it's crazy.
All right, basically what I'm saying is like you know it, bro. Every LA is the spot that everybody in the world, I'm not gonna say everybody because some people love a very simple lifestyle, but people all across the world are trying to get to LA. Rather they're trying to visit or rather they're trying to move here, you know? So with that being said, we got a lot of characters, we got a personality. Like LA, there's never a dull moment in the city of Los Angeles. So it's a lot of different things you see. And with that being said, it's like you see a lot of different people who are like doing this and doing that. Like it's a lot of fucking people in LA making rap. You get me? Everybody know a rapper out here, but I stick out. Like I'm not like everybody else. And it's the way I carry myself. It's the confidence. And with that confidence, it's like I'm gonna do me and you're gonna see it and you're gonna find it appealing because of the way I carry myself. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not just like everybody else. I'm not following the crowd, and I've never ever been a sheep. Like I'm gonna do me in the most authentic and genuine way possible. And people they take notice of shit like that, bro. They really do.
I know. That's why I'm like, yo, that's a fucking bar because I know that I know where that shit came from. I know that. I know that feeling.
You know that feeling, right?
I definitely know that feeling. Like LA is full of, clones, bro.
Yes. A
So,
lot of people trying to be what they see, you know?
mhm. But yeah, I'm excited for you, bro. I'm excited for that song to drop too. That shit is crazy.
Thank you, brother, for real.
All right. So I got a couple wrap up questions here just to bring
Bet.
it back all together. What headspace were you in 3 years ago today?
3 years ago today, man, I think God found where I'm at now because when I was 17, I was going through a lot of different issues, man. Just majority of it being depression. And there's been times, man, where I've like tried suicide and I'm just grateful that that shit didn't work out because I look back on my life from there to now, and I'm just like, I'm in a way better place and it's so much more worth living for. You know, life is a fucking game. It's a fucking bitch, but you gotta fucking win that shit. And if I could go back in time and talk to me 3 years ago, I would tell him that, like, look, man, I know you struggling right now, but stop being a bitch. You know, you're gonna be happier one day, bro. You just need to get on your shit, probably eat a little better, work out more. You know, like just do you, bro, and focus on music, and everything will be all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad, I'm glad we're still here.
Yeah, man.
Life is beautiful.
It is.
What do
Yeah,
you
man.
what are you currently working on?
Oh man, I'm working on the Ben and Jerry cover art right now so I could drop that single for all the people out there.
What's the cover
That's
art looking like? Any
bro. You know Ben and Jerry the ice cream, right?
uh-huh. Of course.
It's me like Photoshop right next to that bitch, you know, sitting on doing my swaggy swag, you know.
yo, I'm excited. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Doing your swag. Yo. Uh do you have any advice for up and coming artists?
Uh my advice for up and coming artists is be willing to take feedback and listen to the people around you, but at the end of the day, like know what it is that you're trying to do because people can give you advice and they can have all this stuff to say for you, but you know what your vision is, you know what your end product is. So stick to it and don't get discouraged, you know? Nobody knows you like you.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. All right. Last question. I need some help. Cujo. I'm
Yes,
coming to
sir.
you for advice. You have any advice for the gallery?
Oh yeah, man. What you're doing right now is fucking amazing, man. Me as an up and coming artist, I really appreciate what you're doing, man, because you're giving a lot of people a platform and you're helping people out by putting their stuff out there. If I had to give any advice to the gallery, man, is to keep fucking going. Don't stop and don't put a limit on your dreams, man. This shit could be anything that you want it to be, but it starts now. So you got to manifest it, and more than just believing and manifesting, you got to put in the work, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, and everything gonna fall into place. I believe in you.
Hey man, thank you so much. Appreciate you. I'm glad we got this happening, man. I'm glad this happened today.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Appreciate it. And thank you for the words of advice. I'm definitely going to keep continuing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. With that, Calvin Cujo in the motherfucking building. Ben and Jerry coming soon. Cover art on the way.
Yes,
Working
sir.
on that. What? Anything else you got to wrap up for them folk?
Just that I appreciate all my fans out there tapping in and listening to this. I know it's been a while since I dropped music, but it may be small, but I got the best fan base I could ever ask for because y'all niggas stay loyal to me and y'all know that when I drop, we finna party. Just be ready for it. 2021 takeover.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm speaking for everybody listening to this right now. And I'm telling you, Calvin, we
Yes,
need
sir.
some more music.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know.
I know
I ain't
you
gonna leave
have
y'all
it.
fucking feasting.
I know you have it, bro. You just need to drop it. The people need it, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. We'll be on the lookout for you, bro.
Appreciate you so much, bro. You have a great day.
All right,
Thank
brother.
you for having me.
Thank you.
Peace out.